Hello and welcome to Sing Apart, Notes for Virtual Choirs. Today we'll talk about some basic techniques for recording music with a virtual choir. I'll share some tips and tricks that I've picked up so far, and of course if you have any other ideas, feel free to share them in the comments below. For today's purposes, we're going to assume that you or your choir director have already decided what piece of music you're going to sing. If you don't have your song yet, take a look at my video about selecting music for some notes on things you should consider first. Okay, let's get started. Before you start recording your part for the virtual choir, there are a few things you should do to prepare. First, review your music. Practice as much as you can before you hit record. Ask your director about any problem areas such as tricky notes, intervals, or rhythms. Practice with a click track to ensure you know when you're supposed to come in. If possible, memorize your music and take a moment to think about the words that you're singing. You'll seem more engaged if you're looking directly into the camera and your facial expressions match the tone of the music. Finally, collect the equipment you will need to record your part. You may need two electronic devices, one to play the click track and the other to record yourself. You will also need headphones or earbuds because the recording should be of your voice only. When you play it back, you should not be able to hear the click track. Alright, you know your music really well and you have your devices and headphones ready. Now what? The next step is to pick your recording location. Do your best to avoid visually distracting backgrounds and try to record in a well-lit area. If you're in a room with a window during the day, position yourself facing that window. You'll avoid problems associated with backlighting and have the benefit of natural light illuminating your face. Speaking of windows, now's the time to close any windows or doors, especially those leading outside. Ambient noise from streetcars, parks, or even air conditioning units can diminish the quality of your recording. Follow your director's instructions regarding whether to position your device in a landscape or portrait orientation. It's preferable to place your camera on a stable surface rather than holding it, and position your recording device at eye level. This will allow you to look directly at the camera lens. Remember, you typically sing better when you're standing up rather than sitting down. Make sure the top of your head and your upper torso are within the frame. Okay, almost there. Connect your headphones to the device that will be playing the click track. Take one more look at your music, review the overall roadmap of the piece, and any other notes from your director. When you're ready, start recording before you push play on the click track. This will provide a couple seconds of video before you start singing, which is useful in the editing process. Remember to look into the camera lens as much as possible while you're singing, and pay attention to your facial expressions. For example, if you're singing a joyful song, smile. When you come to the end of the song, try to stay still for a couple seconds again before stopping the recording. Once you're done, check your recording for things like sound, light, position, and clarity before sending it off to the video editor. Recording yourself can be intimidating for some people, but with some good preparation and practice, I know you can do it. Remember, we're all in this together, even when we're singing apart.